welcome back to the Touhou SA Open. We are here in Swiss Round 3 for KAURKAUR versus HOURAI. I'm joined with Aniiue here. Hello.
Hello. I've made a new profile picture change as usual. This time not really related to any players. I just wanted to use this one.
I have not changed my profile picture as usual.
Yeah. Ever unchanging, the constant IHNN.
Yeah. Yeah, so two very good players here. HOURAI is definitely favored just in terms of having a better PD with a 3-miss Reimu B, while KAURKAUR I think has a 7 with Reimu C now or something like that. I don't know. But also because Reimu B is a harder shot than Reimu C. I'd be shocked if we see anything other than these. Yes! Yep, I was right!
Nailed it right on the head, IHNN.
However, I know KAURKAUR has definitely been practicing here before TSL. What is TSL? Hey, look, slides to explain what TSL is. It's a Touhou Survival Tournament. You can compete across games. It's a high-level tournament. We're going to be seeing Lunatic No Bomb. If you're unfamiliar with Touhou, 1, fiery here, 2, thank you. The Touhou Wiki and the Maku Gameplay Wiki can definitely help you out. We'll try to explain anything as it comes up. But TouhouWiki.net, wiki.maribelhorn.com, shoutouts to Maribel.
So true. Yeah. Rap God, hello.
Yeah. 1v1 tournament. No resets. Whatever happens, happens. You're stuck with it. In the case of SA, Yamame Non 1 can be a real pain sometimes. Hopefully, nothing too bad. Normally in a grind, if you get unlucky and just take a mistake, you just take the reset. Here, you've got to live with that.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be rough for our players here. Hopefully they get lucky and don't have to deal with Yamame Non 1's BS.
I know that HOURAI has specifically practiced what happens if Yamame does the bad movements. It's something you have to do if you're in a consistency format like this. You have to try to practice the bad RNG. Yeah,
absolutely.
This also operates on a penalty system where kind of the lower score wins. Yeah, so we're still in the group stage here. The result from earlier today, Real Winter versus Chicken Butt, is not in. Chicken Butt defeated Real Winter, moving to 3-0, and I believe guaranteeing a spot in the final bracket. So congrats to Chicken Butt there.
Ooh. Yeah, they're a very strong player for sure.
Yeah, that was a really impressive match. I managed to catch the end of it.
I was asleep.
I've been excited. I don't know where I was.
What do you mean you don't know where you were?
Where was I when it happened?
That's a weird question to ponder.
It was 8 p.m. for me. I could have totally caught it, but like I guess I didn't. My bad.
Yeah.
So, how do you think the match is going to go, aside from what we've already discussed here? The Yamame Non 1 being tricky as usual. Is there any like specific sections, for example, that you might want to elaborate on before we start?
It's mostly about the difference in the expected shot types here. Reimu C is such a versatile shot type with the ability to hit anywhere on the screen at any time. That just has so much value, even if the damage is kind of low. It makes so many stage sections easier. It lets you constantly hit things. And on Orin especially, you can hit with both the forward and back shot, and you just have so much damage output in that case.
Oh, absolutely.
Reimu B, on the other hand, is a quote homing piercing shot, which is not the best.
She's more of an auto-aim shot than a homing.
You are still at least Reimu, and in Moth 3 UFO, being Reimu is quite an advantage.
Yeah.
Thankfully. SA is very micro-heavy.
I think
Zone got tired.
Where it matters the most.
Zone got sick of the fact that the hitbox difference in Gen 1 barely makes a difference, so I guess he blew up the difference for Gen 2.
Yeah, okay, Marissa, you must suffer now, I'm sorry. Reimu, you can stay pretty like that. I'll give you like slightly lower damage to compensate.
Except Reimu A doesn't have lower damage. We won't be seeing that. Needle Reimu has insane damage.
Yep, that's that's the joke.
Yeah, in exchange,
It's
you
like-
have no range. And this is where things are interesting, because in SA, Reimu A, the forward-focused needle shot, has the exact same score as Reimu C, which we already discussed. It's not the best damage, but so versatile. That versatility is just so valuable.
Yeah, because you can like aim your shots. I'm a fan of calling it a parking shot, because if you want to aim upwards, you go up and then down like you're parking. But aside from that, you can aim it at like specific sections, for example, Laser Hell, certain sections in Stage 6. Those are like the ones I can name at the top of my head. I'm not an SA player. Like, this entire tournament is SA.
Doesn't Marissa B and TWC have like an outrageous score?
Yes, Marisa B in TWC is kind of outrageous. Like, she's so much better than the score there would say. And that's reflected in the TSO score.
Yeah,
Marisa
because,
B
like-
is the third best shot. And she's really only held back because she's Marisa.
I mean, she might still be the best in the game, but that's an argument for a different match, maybe.
Oh no, like in the metrics discussions, we've had that argument about like, where exactly is Marisa B actually compared to Reimu A and Reimu C. It is not an easy question to answer. Like there's genuinely
Yeah,
an
and I don't
argument
even
for any
answer
one
that
of
in
those three
any
shots to be the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Which
they're
shot's
all
the
very
best and
strong.
which shot's the worst? Probably.
I mean, the strong shots in SA are all very strong. It's just the two losers that, you know, one per character.
The losers, yeah.
I mean, they're not
Marisa A
winners.
is not bad. She's just hard.
Oh yeah, but she's not one of the losers.
The losers versus C.
Well, 5 seconds.
Enough SA shot discussion. We have an intro for you guys to see. Let's go. And we're off with Reimu B for HOURAI as expected, and as soon as we see power up, we'll know Reimu C.
Is it Reimu C? Wow. I guess the whole solid and already. Well, that does mean that the KAURKAUR starts at a disadvantage, though.
Yeah. Because again, Reimu C is such a good shot.
Yeah, C
To be
versus
fair, though,
B.
the disadvantage is just if you get the same miscount, you lose.
That's
that
a
is-
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So KAURKAUR has played a lot of hard, specifically hard pacifist, and so KAURKAUR is going to be doing a lot of things that most players won't do, like timing out Kisame here to skip the spell. This gives up 3 life pieces, and that can be relevant in SA, because SA has the mean continue system.
Yeah, the Sisyphus one.
Well, I guess he doesn't feel as confident doing the mid spell, even though it's usually not a problem. But I mean, it is interesting seeing such a different style of player. Very different from the usual survival or scoring or even score-vival type of player that we see.
Yeah, pacifist player. Kind of a breath of fresh air, honestly.
Yeah, if your roots work when you don't kill the enemies, they certainly work when you do.
Yeah, unless they fire
you see,
bullets.
as an old school player, I'm sure some of the old school players as well might be able to relate to this. It feels like these kind of challenges used to be more common in the past. You know, oh, no vertical, no the pacifist. These challenges, I feel like they were more common and maybe in a sense
No
more
vertical's
relevant.
fun.
Yeah, maybe in like a time before people used to do NB as often as they do nowadays. But yeah, those challenges.
I would also
there
like to
feel
call
cool.
out that KAURKAUR stage 1 route only got 2.1.
Hello?
So Yamame non 1 is lasting a lot longer just because of that lower power. For
Well,
Reimu
it
C,
ended up
going
fine,
from
I think.
2 to 3 is a really big difference.
Because your shot gets an extra one.
Thankfully, they both got very good Yamamine on ones.
Yeah, both survived it. But that's just something where KAURKAUR's stage 1 can definitely make things scarier.
Yeah, you could have... just the fact that you don't have that extra firepower.
Whoa! That's a miss on final for... I mean, it's not that unusual, but it's still such a shame after
It is pretty unusual.
That's a surprise, for sure.
Well, it does happen sometimes. I mean, I think this spell kind of trips me up. Or maybe that's a me issue.
This spell looks tricky as heck.
It's not tricky, but it is kind of, you know...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it does happen sometimes if you're grinding for IHNN. I do see people dying to this sometimes, but dying on TSO to this, I guess it's the first.
That's sad.
Yeah, as mentioned, that's not even the first time we've seen a death there.
Okay, so KAURKAUR then is in a massive advantage. One missed lead with a much better shot. So HOURAI has a lot to climb now.
Yeah, let's see if KAURKAUR manages to stay consistent and make sure they don't actually, or accidentally rather, get a miss on something unexpected like what happened to HOURAI. Otherwise, it's going to be a disadvantage for KAURKAUR again because of HOURAI's experience. I wasn't paying attention to what HOURAI did. Was HOURAI hugging Parsi for mid-non as well?
No, HOURAI did that at the bottom.
Yeah, so KAURKAUR does it at the hug way. Well, HOURAI just stays at the bottom, just chillax.
I think that's the place where the damage difference comes in, and just Reimubi has a harder time doing it in the center. But I could be wrong, and it could just be a personal preference thing.
Yeah.
Really, the important thing after an early death like that is to just not let it shake you, not let it snowball into more deaths.
Yeah, the mental is a really, really important factor in TSO. It's not easily gaugeable, but if this player starts missing all of a sudden, yeah, you can definitely tell.
It's important to keep your head straight, especially for this boss, which isn't necessarily hard, but these nons are pretty tight. They do demand execution. They would be tighter if you were Marissa here, but this absolutely can still be a risk.
Yep. Not the greatest cap rate on Shiro's Ashes, but, well, I'm not even sure if KAURKAUR does Pacifist on Lunatic, so this wouldn't be timed out at all.
It's just, I think KAURKAUR is not used to dodging the spell in a way that optimizes for damage the way that HOURAI did. And so I would expect sometimes KAURKAUR just actually times this out with this strategy.
We're gonna cap this barely, I think. Yeah, there we go. 31 seconds.
Use of the ankled shot there to get Parsi well out of range. For this spell, Reimu has to be careful not letting her aimed shot get in the way. Reimu B's shot
Reimu B with the delay, you have to stop shooting early. Not as early as Marisa C, but you do have to stop reasonably early. Good dash from HOURAI on Parsi final there. Parsi final is a genuine threat.
Yeah. I'm curious to see how KAURKAUR will deal with this right now. Stage 3, the stage 3 section can also be pretty difficult here. But that's another place where HOURAI can potentially make up the miss deficit they have.
Yeah, you can also see just like KAURKAUR is not used to trying to shoot things down quickly and isn't prioritizing that at all. So like HOURAI is pulled so far ahead in terms of game position, despite these shots being relatively similar in power level or damage level, I should say.
Yeah.
It is worrying because just simply playing the game for longer is just longer that you have to dodge stuff, which is more chances for you to end up missing.
Yeah, good cap on Parsi final from KAURKAUR there, though. It seemed like a very nice, just stream and continually redirect strategy.
Yeah,
very cool here.
But like I feel this is also a place where you can die, but it's also another unusual spot.
This is usually routed for safety.
Yeah, you can cancel the bullet spawns, which is cool. Yugi's courteous like that.
Cool route here from KAURKAUR's end. Very nice. You usually see
using the
these
eagle
different
shot.
strats from them because of their pacifism streak here, but laser hell
Speaking
here
of that
for
pacifist,
HOURAI. It's really tough so far. Some pretty awkward
Yeah.
dodges. Really awkward
Ooh,
that
waves
was a
here.
nice. That was a nice mic.
Oh my god, that's
those
just
are
like
really
three
close.
awkward waves in a row, but there you go. That's a miss save from HOURAI.
That section's
Yeah,
really
well, yeah.
threatening.
We'll just say you died to laser hell instead of Yamame final. How about that? So already on
Yamame
Yugi on
final.
HOURAI, but still on mid spell.
That's a miss on the mid spell. There you go. Wow.
Yeah,
Mid spell,
that's a spot that's not the most unexpected. Miscounts are even.
You can die there. And now KAURKAUR is once again on the back foot into laser hell. We haven't even gotten to the particularly like notorious difficult part yet. But
Yeah, like miscounts are even, but the game position, as mentioned, is not.
It is easier to commentate at least. He was really careful on shackles for some reason.
Both players
that's a really good laser hell from KAURKAUR. Congratulations.
You can see there's just one less laser in every single wave because Ramusi is just able to do that.
Tough here. Oh my god, that was a really tough non-2 for Yu-Gi-Oh! What the hell? Here's Mount Oi. Absolutely a hot spot over here.
Yep.
It's very, very like it's a wake-up call. I feel you have to do a lot of macro movement.
That's a lot of micro between bubbles, actually.
Nothing too crazy on that as far as I could tell.
17 seconds. Yeah, KAURKAUR taking this real easy here. Both players are really afraid of shackles today.
Dying to shackles and TSO.
You know, like everybody knows that if they die to shackles in an event like this, that's it. That's your reputation forever.
Yeah, you're known as the other shackles guy. The fact that there's other appended to that is a bit sad, but it's up to you.
HOURAI also doing knockout.
Knockout and free stab. Oh, that's a shackles burst. Oh yeah, at least they only took 40 seconds on that.
Was it me or was the text on that shackles capture weird? It's not just me, right? Like the spell card bonus was weird.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't usually pay attention to the spell card bonus.
Yeah, I don't either, but something felt off there.
Are we just full pacifisting this? I mean, this is legit, I do believe.
Yeah, this is a genuine strategy. You get a much more consistent set of blue lasers due to the bullet cap.
And who are you gonna count on doing pacifist strats then, other than KAURKAUR, right?
Here's Mount Oi for them. This is actually looks pretty challenging for Ramusi. Have to keep your shots straight.
Your shots are, yeah, they're kind of going wherever. That's a pretty bad overlap, but managed to dodge through that. Ooh, that was a really bad crisscross. Ooh, good dash. This is a nice cap.
24 seconds cap for this. That's actually decently fast, but non-free is a challenge.
We've also got Cat 2 for HOURAI here.
Yeah. I think this non is pretty annoying, honestly. Here we go. Need to clear out these spirits.
If you don't, you're going to be
that was actually kind of thick. Knockout and free steps here for KAURKAUR.
Second wave.
Cool. Nice one from HOURAI. Still on the second wave here, though.
Now, the stage 4 is mostly routed, but of course it's not impossible to mess up the route and die somewhere, so...
Well, it absolutely happens. It's not actually that easy.
Stage 4 is very delicate.
Yeah, you absolutely do see a lot of misses here on LNN grinds. Just because it's routed doesn't mean it's safe, of course.
Yeah. Absolutely.
This is a tight spot here on the left. What is this? I've never seen this on the left, actually.
Seems like it worked out, which is good, at least.
Must have been planned. So, either that or they're just gonna play it cool. Yeah, that was totally planned.
No, that's the normal route. That's what I've seen. Okay, both players still one miss, but KAURKAUR an entire stage section behind, basically.
Yeah, wow, that took so long to get here.
Yeah. Because Ramusi really has to kind of optimize her damage that KAURKAUR just doesn't do because, well, mostly pacifist, right? So,
No,
Well,
used to
thankfully,
doing
they're
so.
so far apart. It's easy to commentate the different Satoris here.
yeah.
Yes, this is one of the other big differences between the shot types in this game. You get 3 different spell cards on Satori.
That's what I
The
wanted
first
to try
half of
and
the fight
point
is
out
the
earlier.
same, the second half is not.
Is it really first half? It's more like the non-spell
I
part
mean,
and
you
the
get
not
free patterns.
spell.
Free
That
patterns
is
on the
true.
first half, free patterns on the second.
If you consider them just as patterns, then yeah, that makes sense. My brain thinks that spell cards have more weight than nons, though. These nons are particularly poopy dookie on Marissa, but we're both playing Reimu, so it's whatever sees.
Here we go. Here's the spells. Yeah,
Blue
this
might
one
care.
is a misdirection. Misdirection
I
plus
mean-
the garbage it leaves behind. Oh, this is awkward.
This looks really
Oh.
scary.
Oh,
No,
very good from HOURAI. Very good from HOURAI. Nice. Oh,
ooh, that's
Scary
a
spot to
place to be
be.
in.
this took
Yeah.
forever, but
you
congratulations
really
on
have
this
to be
one. Now
aggressive in
here's
that.
Wall City.
Here's
Here's
the
the
tricky
Berlin
one.
Wall.
I thought that last one was bad already, but this one's the real killer.
This one is fine until it isn't.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah.
This one is
Yeah, it
completely
just,
fine
like,
until it
stab
decides not to be. And it decides not to be
Get
quite a few
walled.
times throughout the duration of it. Like
Whoa,
that.
my
two
God.
misses on
Exactly
that.
like
That's
that.
horrible.
Thank you. See, it proves my
that's-
point twice.
The lane change is so difficult to call out when you have to make it.
It's so mean. It doesn't. You don't know you're walled until you're already dead.
Here's Fog Labyrinth.
Deep Fog Labyrinth is usually fine.
Yeah, it does look mostly routed.
It can be finicky,
So-
can take long, and when you're stressed because 2 missed to a stupid pattern, both of those are really bad combinations, but they kept it cool, and now here we are. We're about to witness Reimu C, Satori.
Yeah, thanks for
Reimu C
KAURKAUR for
Satori.
aptly typing the Satori. Not as bad as Reimu Beast for sure.
We're going to see a safe spot on Storm Day, just in alignment with the dialogue box here, and then moving up to a certain vertical position. And then if the position is right, Storm Day won't exist.
Yeah, it's very nice because, well,
Here we go. Yeah, it does.
it is a
Should be safe.
you kind of stare card.
Yeah, I guess we can commentate on stage 5 until
Yeah,
then.
I mean, this stage 5 section is also quite threatening. If you let one of
Yeah.
these enemies live, even just one of them, it gets so out of hand so quickly.
Hopefully we don't see that on KAURKAUR. Speaking of KAURKAUR, here's Macro Burst. This one requires a lot of attention, a lot of macro movement as like on the tin. So far it's been nice. There's no freaky overlaps. It's nice how both players are just synchronized. Okay, that was a nice read, going right there instead of upwards. It's
Yep,
nice that
and
both
here
players are synchronized.
We're also
Ooh.
at stage
Ooh.
5
Ooh.
for Lothmorin. The standard
we're in
strategy
mid-boss
here is to time down Blue Non, time out Red Non, and skip Catwalk. Neither of these players are going to be doing that today. HOURAI goes for Catwalk with a Blue Non time down and Red Non shoot down. And I believe KAURKAUR just does Blue Non time out and just takes Popcorn.
Well, for
Yeah,
obvious
well,
reasons.
popcorn is their specialty, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with
The
Reimu
Popcorn
C,
Man.
Popcorn is reasonably nice.
Yeah, absolutely so. It's
Yeah,
a
HOURAI
it's,
here
I think
really
it's
lagging
really-
behind. And they're on the hardest spell in the game.
Good dodge. That's going to be a Catwalk.
Yeah, that
So-
was
It's
made it
almost
look
a
easy.
scene
Made it
head.
look easy. Wow,
Yeah.
Catwalk
Ooh,
is so
nice.
easy.
Clueless.
KAURKAUR 1 miss into 5.
Very nice
This
for
is
them.
pretty good pace, I think. Maybe they're gonna LNB. I don't know. Well,
Yeah,
you really
yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, this is a good pace. Maybe
That-
wow,
that's
squished. That was a weird.
That would have been
squish.
really bad.
Really good use of the
Up
space
and-
there once that position came up for HOURAI.
Yeah.
Yeah, survived
Okay,
Popcorn.
so we're out of the scary part for HOURAI and we're entering a scary part for KAURKAUR. It's like they're just alternating it. It makes us easier for us to commentate. It's great. Thanks,
Well,
guys.
Reimu does have the option of just shooting both of these first two at the same time, and if you can do that, a lot of the difficulty of this section goes away.
Thankfully.
Yeah,
Thanks,
nice,
Reimu.
nice.
Turns out being able to hit 2 places at the same time is a big advantage.
Yeah, and
This
turns
post was
out
posted by
hitting
Marissa B gang.
Marissa B is a utility blade, dude.
Here we go, it's Rin. Of course, we're not actually fighting on one.
Yep, there's so many safe spot strategies in this fight.
Yeah, thankfully, I mean, I guess Zombie Fairy will sync up with mid Arin.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, there we go. Here's mid Arin and mid Arin safe spot, so I guess we're commentating on the Zombie Fairy.
You want to talk about the safe
I didn't realize KAURKAUR was doing that. But yeah, this is basically a sub-pixel alignment you can do with the edge of the screen that happens to line up with Reimu's super speed. And if you're Marisa, you can't do this.
Yeah.
This is Reimu only.
Good luck, Marisa, guys.
Oh, there's actually shoot down. Look.
Yeah, I mean, you get to do shoot down and then just time out and skip Cat's Walk and most of Popcorn.
Because you're completely safe and you don't have to risk anything, right? You already took the risk and now you can pay off.
Wow.
HOURAI is
that was a surprise from KAURKAUR.
Hello. You can do Arin on 2 at many different heights with many slightly different strategies, and they all just work.
Just get in the rhythm, I suppose.
Okay, Popcorn streaming for KAURKAUR here.
Yeah, Popcorn part 1 just gone.
Standard stuff.
Now, as long as HOURAI doesn't get their spleen eaten, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be all dandy.
Yeah, but sadly, HOURAI is really, really far behind. Free miss.
Yeah.
Ahead on the game. Worst shot.
Okay, but consider, Reimu C Utsuho is not good.
Yeah. I mean, the stage 6 in general for her. The mid spell, if you want to shoot it down, also is kind of scary.
Stage 6 is definitely advantage Reimu B. And like KAURKAUR also has all of Orin to go through still, while HOURAI is mostly through. This is closer than it might appear.
Like KAURKAUR may have the advantage right now, but KAURKAUR hasn't.
HOURAI does win on a tie.
Yes, that's a big part of why this is closer than it seems.
Yeah, but we do have to be careful here. It only ends at the handshake after all.
Ghost Wheels, you just continually misdirect off to the side and then just get some damage in. Reimu B actually does this quite well. But, like, rare footage of SA homing actually doing something.
Holy moly.
Rare footage of Reimu actually angry. That was a Moment 37 reference.
Angry. Oh, okay.
The Zombie Fairy usually wants a speed kill. Yep, good speed kill.
Yep. Reimu C is really good at this final. Wait, I'm sorry, I mixed everything up. Reimu B does the final the standard way, but I believe most of the shots can cheese Orin final in many different ways. And Reimu C is one of them, I believe.
Yes. So Orin doesn't have a hitbox, so you can get full damage. So Zombie Fairy KAURKAUR not looking good.
This is so scary though. What is this?
Wow.
Oh my god. That cannot have been planned. That felt like oh my god, I have to improvise.
Yeah.
Yeah,
wow.
It's very Zombie Fairy is very unrefined, I feel. I notice him dying there sometimes from the practice sessions. It's very, very scary. Definitely a part that he can also improve on.
The spell never gets,
that's what I mean.
Strictly speaking, easy though.
No, it never becomes easy. Just become a little more used to dealing with it, I suppose. It's a matter of like refinement of what you're going to do there, because obviously, KAURKAUR happened to do something wrong, and now he had to do a really scary like space adjustment going upwards, and it almost ended with him dying.
If they had hit the ceiling there, they would have been kind of screwed. Okay, here is mid spell.
One thing worth noting about Blazing Wheel is that there's a really nasty stage section that if you time this down, you get to skip. I don't think HOURAI does that, which is a bold decision, especially in a matchup like this right now.
Yeah.
Especially if they're lagging behind. Well, yeah, they just shut it down.
Yeah. But there's also a question, like, is either player looking at the current match results right now? Like, does HOURAI know the situation?
Dialogue, so I assume. Look at this! Look at this!
That was a fairly easy Mentos, honestly.
Man, it definitely can be worse, but that wasn't easy, of course, on the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
That was easy by the standards of that section.
Yeah, of course. That's the standards we have to work with.
So KAURKAUR is kind of doing an older strategy for Ghost Wheels, where you alternate between 3 or 4 points, where you effectively just kind of move a little bit to the left and then make a big right move later.
I mentioned. Oh, I was about to mention
Ghost Wheels is a threat.
Well, we hope that they do the speed kill strat here properly. We hope they're not shaken enough to miss this. This can be cleaner.
KAURKAUR has demonstrated
this doesn't look like a standard speed kill, but it should die anyway. Also, UNR for HOURAI here.
Oh my god.
UNR is gonna be
UNR here,
very scary for sure. Let's see some insane dashes from HOURAI. Come on.
Yep.
Ooh,
that's what you have to do on this. UNR is so dangerous.
Yeah.
That's a good proactive dodging there, going for the early gap rather than waiting for the later one.
There's so little damage on Oku right now. There's like easily 4 or 5 waves left.
Yeah, this is 40-45 seconds every time. It's really
This spell card lasts too damn long for its own good. It would
there you go. That's actually slightly clean here in the middle. We can aim this on the next wave. Yes, yes. Wow, nice.
There we go.
44.
UNR cap. Very clean, very clean. There was no like, oh my god, are they gonna die? Are they not gonna die? No, they just handle it really well.
I would actually say that even though HOURAI is losing right now, given the difference in game position, HOURAI is probably advantaged. The pressure's on KAURKAUR, of course, to get the UNR cap and make it fair.
Mid-spell will decide their fate, probably.
KAURKAUR dying on Ghost Wheels was pretty critical. That was definitely a good performance for KAURKAUR in terms of KAURKAUR.
Wow! First wave on Kenna!
Incredible wall!
Wow.
Good read to spot where it would
open
up.
Oh my god, that's another one!
The practice really paying off, huh?
Wow!
Whoa!
That was a good situational awareness. I don't know if anyone else would have been able to see that wall, honestly.
The Great Wall of China! Immediately!
I mean, I think everybody would see the wall. I don't know how many people would see the out.
A gap, yeah, that's what I was
Did
talking
they
about.
see the out? It was like, I hope this
is my best chance.
Yeah, that cap of Peta Flare might just decide the entire match depending on what happens to KAURKAUR there. Definitely something to note.
Okay, almost time out here.
Yeah, it's worth noting that HOURAI's best run is 3 miss, and this is quite potentially another 3 miss.
Just PB...
And KAURKAUR, reminder, PB of 7 miss is going 2 miss, like, almost into Oku here. That's a monster run.
I want to talk about KAURKAUR for a second here, because KAURKAUR usually has a pretty rough Orin in contrast to the early stages. And that one miss to Ghost Wheels, while unfortunate, is still fantastic performance in KAURKAUR standards. So I was going to talk about how Rin is a really like a rough patch for KAURKAUR. If you saw his previous matches, he lost a really good pace to Rin, for example, and it started spiraling downwards from there.
We'll get the 2 next spells synced.
Hopefully.
Moment of truth for both players here. Moment of truth.
No.
Damage, which should be fine, and UNR.
Yeah, this is definitely a moment of truth here.
So Reimu B has a drunk shot, but Reimu C has a ADHD shot that just doesn't stay still, especially a spell like this where you have to do dashes. So
nice wave over here, man. Can I have it?
Yeah, Reimu C does have the option of readjusting to keep hitting, but it's tricky to do that while dodging.
Yeah, I have to be really good at readjusting here, so this doesn't take forever.
Yeah, talking about cap.
Subsun here for HOURAI.
This is a Subsun cap. KAURKAUR is in LNN the rest of the game to win.
Oh my god. This should be a UNR cap.
Mostly down to Peta after this. It's mostly down to Peta. We need to see a Subsun cap, though. That's not guaranteed at all.
Subsun can still meme you, yeah. A wall can happen. I don't think it's happened yet, but it can happen to someone, some poor unfortunate person.
Where's? Oh my god! It took me a while to find KAURKAUR actually.
KAURKAUR is up there in the corner doing this.
KAURKAUR is a very safe non-strategy
strat.
here.
Oh, that's what I mean, right?
That's a miss to Subsun. That's what I said. This is not guaranteed.
One miss leniency for KAURKAUR to get the win. A total upset. The KAURKAUR underdog, the black horse of the match. Here's the Petaflare though. You might
miss Petaflare.
You may too miss the Petaflare.
Reimu C Petaflare is not good. It's one of the things she's worst at. HOURAI finishes with a 4 miss, which is a very strong run.
That's bad.
But
you're
up against
really traveling here. But you travel to the correct position. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Maybe the blue bullets might... No, it's looking fine thus far. That could have killed you. That could have killed you.
Oh my god, that's a great wave. I love it. I love this wave.
The thing about KAURKAUR here is that KAURKAUR has really bad nerves because again, two miss pace into this, and it's looking like it's gonna be a cap soon. But this wave is really rough.
Jesus Christ!
That dash! Oh my god! And the cap.
Oh my god!
2 miss.
3 seconds
into non-tree for KAURKAUR. This is a PB pace by 5 misses. Wow!
That's insane.
Can you believe it? KAURKAUR didn't even get their first LNB a few months ago, a few weeks ago. What nerves they're popping off?
Nerves don't get to them because it's not as if Tokamak and especially not final or easy.
Yeah, there's 4 patterns left. This is not over.
Tokamak is still very much a nerves check. Anything can really go wrong if you mess up your reading. You might get off rhythm.
Kudos to HOURAI. That was an extremely hard Oku. Really, really hard Oku from beginning to end.
4 misses is nothing to scoff at. Yeah,
and they got off that with just 1 miss.
No, that's a run that would win a lot of matchups. It's just unfortunate that potentially this is not one of them.
What?
I'm not even the player, and my hands are getting dumb. This is insane. KAURKAUR, KAURKAUR, pop off, come on.
Here's Tokamak.
Now here's the decider of whether or not we'll see if KAURKAUR will probably do Subsun or not. Because if you miss on Tokamak, your mental will very much get shaken at this point. I feel you'll get sloppy. That can very much happen.
I feel like, in a way, a death here is kind of freeing because now it's not quite as insane.
It's
somehow
crazy, but you might
less
get a little
riding on it.
That's
twitchy. Very twitchy movement. You can kind of feel the shakiness a little bit here.
Yeah, but Tokamak is gonna end right now. Wow.
Nice.
Now here's Subsun. 2 miss into Subsun. Will we see a really, really mean Subsun?
That's a 50% cap rate there. Of course, I mean, this doesn't mean everything, but that's not terribly reassuring either.
I mean, it's 50% all time. For all you know, it's I don't know,
a scary
1 out of 12, and then...
Oh, you're staying there.
12 out of 14 after.
We keep getting off center.
You can really see the nerves here. You're staying at... Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
Goes for the micro.
You want to go off center. You want to take whatever the biggest gap you can see is.
Oh, that micro! KAURKAUR. Oh my! Yeah, you really have to go. You have to travel there.
No! Careful!
Okay, that's okay. That's fine. That's fine.
Careful.
You backed up into a bullet. That's rough.
Okay. It doesn't have to be the end.
This Subsun is so mean.
This doesn't have to be the end. It doesn't have to be.
3 miss.
There you go.
It's KAURKAUR. And KAURKAUR gets a second upset. It defeats HOURAI.
Just PBs with 3 miss, 4 miss difference compared to their last PB with a absolutely beautiful, wonderful orange picture to boot. Wow.
That was a horrifying match for both players. Let's be honest.
Chat, what did I do?
I don't know. We don't know. I was prepared to have a skill match.
I don't see them here. Wait, yeah, there you go. What did I do? Yeah, I see it now.
In the chat.
Wow!
That was a terrifying match from beginning to end. Congratulations for both of you.
One Miss Orin, one
here,
Miss
but of course in the
Oku.
tournament, KAURKAUR wins with a SA Reimu C 3 miss, a 4 miss PB over HOURAI SA Reimu B 4 miss.
Like, okay, that happened today. Wow. Hello, HOURAI.
Hello, HOURAI.
Again, fantastic match.
Yeah, that don't worry about it, HOURAI. We killed the IHNN for you. Don't worry, you can stay.
No, IHNN, come back.
Congrats on the run.
Yeah, thanks. That's how you get an SA 4 missed LNB, guys. Just die once on stage 1 and twice to a random Satori spell and then die to Subsun. That's the way to
That
do
was
it.
a random Satori spell. It was only the hardest one. Wow. And now we killed Shodan.
Now, while it is too bad that any one of my misses could have settled the run, I can't really be mad about that when KAURKAUR got an insane, awesome PV like that at the same time.
Like,
so,
wow.
yeah, shout out to KAURKAUR for getting such an awesome run, honestly.
Such a good sportsmanship from HOURAI here.
Like, that's 4 miss PB, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
7-3.
Congratulations on that Petaflare dodge, by the way, the Great Wall of China immediately.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh yeah, like, that was insane. Both of you had really bad, not really bad, but still particularly bad Petaflares, and you both managed to come out of that with a cap. Again, testament to these players' skills, wow.
Yeah, but don't worry about the stage 1 death. Unfortunate, that kind of decided the match in hindsight, but the two Satori deaths are pretty understandable.
This is one of the closest matches we've ever had. That's a 1 miss difference. It's 0.7. It's the only match we've had that's closer was Izanozomi Real Winter last round, which was PCB Saki B 1 miss to IN Yukari 2 miss. 0.4 difference. Like, this is an incredibly close round.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you really can't be mad when your opponent just pulls out a 4 miss PB on you, like.
It's kind of reminiscent of Ruan from Huan from last year, actually, where they kind of 2 miss PB twice in a row to really upset quite a few presumably better players. You know, the favorites to win those matches.
All it takes is
it was on SA too.
All you have to do is put the pieces together once at the right time, and anything can happen.
Yeah. Like, oh my god, what a match, what an upset. KAURKAUR, you're really impressing me by the mid. I'm already impressed by you already. Not to, like, deride HOURAI at all. No, HOURAI's a fantastic player.
Have you gotten enough SA? Of course you haven't, you're here. So in some number of hours, I can't be bothered to do the conversion, but I think it's 9.5. Altair versus Oslanoko. Both of these players went 1-1-1. So it's a very important match for them. And Altair, of course, will almost definitely be playing SA.
Yeah, like, okay, Touhou SA Open. That's the name of the game here, folks.
Okay, my previous PB were 4 misses to stage 4, then 2 misses to stage 5, and 4 misses to stage 4. Wow.
That's rough.
Yeah, I mean, this run that KAURKAUR got, the misses were Yugi mid-spell, Ghost Wheel, Subsun.
Yugi mid-spell was a little bit of a brain fart, maybe, but no, that's understandable.
No, it's understandable.
Yeah, it's understandable. Like, KAURKAUR's deaths were all understandable. Like, definitely.
I think every death was understandable, except maybe the Yamame final one, which is just always a rough death to see.
Yeah, that one settled the match, which is so sad to see, but it was a great match anyway.
I mean, like, any of these deaths would have settled the match, honestly.
Well, congratulations. Like, we'll see Altair versus Oslanoko. Let me see the schedule here to Altair versus Oslanoko is in... It is in 9.5 hours. There you go. 9.5 hours.
I guess I have to say it as well because IHNN's also said it. Yeah, next match in 9.5 hours. Looking cool, looking great. Wow. Oh yeah, it's because there's TRS. Yeah, I kind of forgot there's TRS. TSOs is kind of banging. What can I say?
Okay, well, actually, what did Raikaria say about the metrics? We can answer that right now, maybe.
I think that trying to look at it that way, just trying to infer that because lots of people are playing one game, that game must be, performing too well. I don't think that's true at all.
It's like
it doesn't
have
to be the case. It doesn't have to be the case. It's just that we got a lot of SA players this year. Last year, debatably, IHNN was overtuned, but I don't think SA is overtuned right now. Mostly, it's just because we have so many SA mains this year.
Yeah, I think the one thing is to what Chicken Butt said, is that maybe Marisa C should be higher. Trying to pin down that value is definitely one of the hardest things on the metrics. And it's not like at the time Marisa C was super popular as a shot to play. So if somebody who's been maining Marisa C feels Marisa C is not that much worse, then that's definitely something to take into account for the future.
Yeah. It's like, would the metrics even change with all of this data from SA? Like, that's maybe a consideration. Who knows?
I don't think so. Not right now. We don't have evidence enough of this being a problem right now. It's just a lot of SA mains.
I mean, I never intended for it to be a problem, just like a overall adjustment. Like, oh, it seems like this shot's been performing better than what we expected, etc., etc. I'm not the metrics guy, okay? We got the metrics guy called IHNN.
Generally, metrics are only likely to change in the case of a match coming up, like a match result or hypothetical match result that looks wrong. And so far, that hasn't been the case.
Maybe TD hard, like they mentioned.
Well, but that was adjusted.
Yeah.
You can see it live here. It was adjusted.
Like, that was egregiously wrong, and so it was adjusted, and now it's better. Yeah. But as far as the tournament goes, the lunatic scores are not changing during the group stage at the very least, probably not into the bracket, unless something is really wrong that comes up. And like I think that like Chicken Butt's comment, maybe Marisa C should be 1.6 starting. Maybe. Is that a big enough change to warrant doing in the middle of the tournament? I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see indeed, yeah. Definitely it's like, I guess it's maybe just food for thought. It'll be fun to think about. That's like half the fun of like discussing the metrics, like, from what I've seen.
Well,
yeah,
thank you everyone for watching then.
Yeah. Come back later for 2 more matches in a row.
You can go take an 8-hour nap, or what the people call sleeping. You can come back with an hour and a half to spare. Pretty nice, isn't it? I'd like to also thank the players for how well they played, as well as again.
Oh yeah, those were two phenomenal runs.
Quite a show, yeah.
Yeah, you could call it a showdown.
No.
In fact, that's the second best losing run we've seen. Sorry, no, third best.
I wonder if we're ever gonna get an LNN.
The second best losing run we saw was earlier today. Round 3 is on fire.
Thank you everyone for coming. I guess it's time for us to sign off.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a goodbye for me.